Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Buddy Fry, and let's queer up gay culture. Barefoot Men's 2025 calendar champions men as allies. Queer News Tonight has brought you many imaginative calendars from around the world that positively represent men supporting the LGBTQ community. One of the most famous is the Firefighters of Australia. Now, Barefoot Man, formerly known as the Warwick Rowers, has unveiled their 2025 calendar, blending powerful imagery with a mission to fight homophobia in sports. With the motto, Men as Allies, the calendar challenges topic masculinity, celebrating men's achievements through mutual support and respect. Their website says, "We want to change the world, how the world looks at men and how men see themselves." Each month features a full-size image paired with a monthly planner, room for notes, and a QR code unlocking fresh content. We are showing you the beautiful images in a sneak preview. You can order the calendar at barefootmen.org. Now, we've talked about, like the story says, we've talked a lot about the different calendars, and usually these calendars are one-offs, and it's all cheeky and kind of fun, and you have sexual innuendos and men showing just enough for you to go, next page, please. But with this organization, it's interesting because it is a true nonprofit. They have retreats, they have online programs, they have classes that you can choose that allows men to work through the whole concept of the masculinity. And it's amazing how in-depth that it went. I went into the website, part of my research for this story, and I was really, really impressed by the three-dimensionality of it. It's not just a one-off saying, here, we're giving you a Christmas calendar and a bunch of guys got naked for it. These guys really walk the walk and talk the talk. And the language is for trans men, gay men, straight men, men of every color, shape, and size.
I love it.
Now, if they could just get somebody older than 35 on their calendar. But realism for what it is. I understand the situation. I was pretty impressed with the website.
Considering funding, it's a great way to raise funds with going into 2025 because, of course, you have limited resources and majority of them are going to be cut. So it's a great and very smart way.
Well, but it's also three-dimensional in that if you go online, you can buy prints of each of the things. You can buy programs. You can do online classes. So
good planning.
So you can pull in the whole world and not even leave your house for some of these things. So, that's why I was like, this is impressive for a small nonprofit organization. It's very serious and very beneficial.
And I think it's smart, right? It uses marketing tactics to draw you in, and then it offers all of these other services such as the retreats and stuff like that. And I like the fact that in your story you talk about fighting homophobia in sports. And so, yes, the sexuality is appealing and that draws you in, but there's much more to the organization than just the sexuality, right? It goes much deeper. And I do appreciate organizations like this who have services like this. It's great.
Absolutely. And it's not tongue-in-cheek where they're like, yeah, we know we're being, sexy, but they're walking the walk.
They're walking the walk, which is great.
And it's very artistic.
Right.
It's really not
tasteful.
It's tasteful.
It's
Thank
tasteful.
you.
Yes. It's the mirror.
Part of their staffing is that they're working with various artists. They're working with various photographers, and they're taking this very serious. It's not just let's make $50 at the end of the year.
Right. No, that's great.
It's refreshing.
That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.